Hi everybody, it's Cash. Welcome back. Thank you very much for joining me. And I am currently on my way to try to catch a train. The train leaves in 50 minutes. The station apparently is 42 minutes away. So it's absolutely touch and go. If I don't get distracted, then I might actually make it, but we'll see. This is La Scala, by the way. Teatro alla Scala. And there are already people lining up around the back for tickets, and it's early Sunday morning. That's crazy. I don't think a 70-year-old man should be running for a train, do you? It's somewhat unseemly. Oh my god, I'm gonna miss it, I am in the town of Como, on Lake Como in Italy. I'd wanted for a very long time to have lunch in a restaurant overlooking Lake Como. And it's one of those things whereby you really have to organise yourself to get here. I had to rush for the train this morning, and a man who's almost 70 should not be running along a train platform. Look at this place. Look at it. It's phenomenal. Anyway, so I was running along this train platform. Then I needed a reservation to get on the train, but I was already on the train, and so they couldn't throw me off because it was moving, and the guy was angry at me, and he said, it's full, there's no room for you. They are so dramatic, these Italians. The train was half full, and there was plenty of room, so he never bothered me again, frankly, because his claim had been immediately disproven. But anyway, I managed to get here. It's only 40 minutes outside Milan. Look at this. It's all the cutest thing you've ever seen. I'm dressed like a Czechoslovakian peasant, which is going to appeal to nobody, but I didn't bring those kind of clothes with me. And for I didn't bring those kind of clothes with me, read, I don't have those kind of clothes. I noticed that there isn't a single man in Milan who wears jeans. I am the only one wearing jeans. They all wear pants and jogging suits and all sorts of sports paraphernalia, but not jeans. The women wear jeans, but not the men. So I'm basically completely out of fashion, dressed the wrong way, and will not be welcomed in a fancy schmancy hotel. But I'm going to try. And if I can't knock off this item on my bucket list, at least I've seen Como, which is a spectacularly beautiful place. I mean, it's a bit crowded because the tourists come here. When you go to a town that is on a lake or a river, just keep walking down. Just keep walking downwards, whatever you can do. Always take the gradient that is sloping away from you, and it will lead you to the water, because that's how they built these settlements. So I am assuming that the lake is at the bottom of here, because this is actually where most people are as well. Just follow the crowds, follow the tourists, or just keep going downhill. That's my motto. I should have it put on a t-shirt. Just keep going downhill, because that's like a metaphor for life, really. The big problem I'm discovering is that it's overcrowded with tourists, and that can be so oppressive. You don't feel as though you're experiencing the authentic place. You're simply being pushed around by people who don't belong here the same way you don't. At the end of this, even cloister, whatever you would call it, there is water. So let's go and look at that. There is a restaurant over there that overlooks the lake, but it's empty. And I'm very suspicious of restaurants that are empty. At least it doesn't have photographs of the food outside on a board, which I find personally utterly repellent. Look at this, Lake Como in Italy. I wanted to come here for decades, and I'm finally here. Yay! I'm in a kind of daze right now at the sheer beauty here and the sense of freedom and the fresh air and blueness of the water, and it's quite wonderful. I think also it's the fact that I've had 2 glasses of wine. I'm a little bit a little bit drunk. Here's the cathedral. We're going to test the energy of this. You know what always amazes me is when they will go to the great trouble and expense of producing something as detailed as this history of the cathedral, and they won't bring in somebody to do the English translation who is English. The city of Como wanted to build a new Broletto building, but the Visconti's command was different. It must be reconstructed the old Broletto building that we can see today. It's gibberish. But how much would it have cost them to bring in a British person to translate and just do the correct translation? I'd have done it for nothing. They could have just called me. Luckily, it's not important to know what the history is to really enjoy the energy of the cathedral. Stunning place. Como Cathedral was built in the 14th century, and I think it took something like 250 years to build it. So what I want to do, there's a little nun there. There's another little nun over here. What I would like to do is I'd like to touch something. I guess the base of the pillars maybe would do, and see what I get from this. Hang on a second. Como Cathedral. Actually, the image that comes into my head is of Alka-Seltzer. You know, seltzer tablets that you place in water and they fizz? This was built with real enthusiasm, real exuberance, a real desire to encapsulate in physical form the worship of God, the Spirit of God, the Father, Son, the Holy Ghost, to encapsulate in physical form that energy. I can feel it running up my arm, actually. It's immensely powerful. Yeah, this is really, 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 really powerful. The spirit of it runs right through my body. Wow. I don't have much else to say, really. Only that the underlying intention is of the glorification of God. Look at this, how amazing this is. Let's just try this one. I'm just going to touch it and see what happens with this one. Make sure it's the same. Okay, there is a difference between the base structure here of the column and this. This is, let's make sure, this is the fizzy one. This is the exuberance that went into the foundation of it. Let's build a cathedral right here. And then this is the sturdiness. We stand for something. We believe in something. But there's 2 kinds of energy, which is really interesting. I absolutely love Como. It's a fantastic little place. If you can avoid the tourists who all seem to just gather down by the water and just walk around inside here, like the central part of the town where there's nobody, absolutely nobody. Look at this. It's completely empty. But if you can do that and leave behind the tourists, it's actually quite a wonderful place. There's a sense of peace here. I love that. There really is the essence of a proper town. A town where people live and eat and do their stuff, and it does have nothing to do whatsoever with the with the tourism industry, I don't think. Another thing to note about this place is that you can't hear the roar of engines here because every single car is electric. Oh, except for that one. Well, maybe they ran out of electricity, but every single car is an electric one. And so you could actually easily get hit because there's no sound. It's just a lot of really quiet or whirring cars. Wow, I am extremely hot. I've walked a very long way for this, but I found a cocktail lounge that serves food that is right on the water. I don't need to find a really fancy schmancy hotel. Well, actually, this belongs to a fancy schmancy hotel, but I don't need to find any of those kind of luxury terraces. This is absolutely perfect. I don't know how I could be happier right now. This has all gone so well. It's almost time to leave. I don't want to go. I absolutely love Como. This has been the best trip ever. I'm loving it. I keep saying this, but if you get a chance to come. It's fantastic. The food's amazing. The people are amazing. The towns and villages and cities are amazing. I love this place so much.